Welcome back on Good Morning Artesia. I got your donut.
Ooh,
Whoops.
yum.
Yeah, from McDonald's.
It's so hard to read and salivate at the same time.
Well, you like the donuts, right? Lana likes the donuts.
Oh, yeah.
I've
Yeah.
got a fritter back there for me.
Well, the blueberry muffins and the donuts, to me are just killers.
So we want to say thanks to Sylvia and her crew at McDonald's. We've got sandwiches for the crew and got you your pull-apart donut.
My little donut, yes. Ooh.
All that good stuff. And then for the kiddos and the Happy Meals, they've got the Sonic the Hedgehog 2 toys.
Oh.
And they're doing their 2 for $6 special right now. So this is, you talk about a cheap date. If you share a drink, share a drink,
That means 2 straws, y'all.
2 of you can eat for $7.
You can't beat that.
Because you can get either the 10-piece chicken McNuggets, the Big Mac, or the quarter pounder with cheese, and you get 2 of those, or you can mix and match. So you can get the
Oh, my
McNuggets and
goodness.
the Big
That's
Mac
more than enough food.
for $6.
Gee.
And then any size drink is $1.
Yes.
So you get a large drink with 2 straws, and both of you get the McNuggets, or one of you get a Big Mac or whatever, and you can eat for $7 at McDonald's. Now there's no fries in that,
Yeah.
but if you want to share fries,
Go for it.
Add
Yeah,
add
splurge.
medium fries or something like that to that. So anyway, thanks at McDonald's, and we appreciate that. I was driving around the other day, and a lot of Artesia is dead.
Oh, no
dead,
kidding.
dead.
And let me tell you, people, start watering those trees. There's so many that are dying now that are in distress. And let me tell you a little secret. You can water them for a very long time, years, for what it's going to cost you to have somebody come and professionally remove that tree when it's dead before it falls on somebody.
Right.
And causes terrible financial problems to you.
That's right.
So water it. I mean, we don't want to look like an atomic bomb has gone off here and decimated all the plantation, the plants.
The plants, yeah.
Yes, so please water your trees.
But for those that have been watering their trees and their lawns and their flower beds, you're bringing back the Yard of the Week. Okay.
Yay.
So how does that work?
If you're driving around and you see somebody's yard that's got great curb appeal, I mean, mine is green, mine is manicured, but it doesn't have a whole lot of shrubs in the front, that make it real cutesy. It's just green, clean, mowed, with a couple of shrubs. So I would say mine does not qualify.
Okay.
And I'm not saying, I couldn't be nominated anyhow.
Right.
Obviously.
That would be silly, or look silly.
Yes. Yes. Conflict of interest. But what I'm saying, it needs a little bit more than mine. Some of these have paths in between them. They have beds of roses. They've got bush or shrub areas that you'll know when you see it. You will know when you see it, yes. So all you need to do is just call me or text, whatever. Give me an address, and if you happen to know the person's name, that's great. If you don't, just give me an address and I'll find a phone number or go by and talk or whatever.
Right.
And you better start now.
Right.
Giving me addresses, but then the 1st of June we'll go out and get a hold of these people and say, you have been nominated. Would you consider having a sign put in your yard and a picture taken and maybe I need some information. Tell me about your yard, what you've done, or if you've had it professionally landscaped. Somebody comes through, there's landscape architects that have done fabulous things around town. So that I can write a cute little narrative for the caption under the photo. So,
and then the
we'll
photo
gift you with
comes
goodies.
to us. You send us the photo, and we put it on our Facebook page and share it that way. And it also goes to.
We put it in the newspaper.
In the newspaper.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So last year you told me some of them got over 3,000 hits. So
that was
people
huge.
were paying attention.
Yeah.
So your yard becomes famous.
Now, not quite as many as what Ryder Champion's interview segment got this week. He had like 7,000 people
Oh, wow.
see his interview segment. So let's see if we can get the Yard of the Week into that category.
Yeah.
Into the Ryder category.
Stratosphere there.
And then you said there's something else that they also receive?
Oh, yeah. We've got wonderful little gift bags. Well, they're not gift bags. They become that because we fill them. great tote bags, the blue and black. That's the turquoise from New Mexico True, and so you can use them to tote your groceries if you want. Take them to the grocery store and let them fill them and whatever, or whatever you want to do with it. But
Okay.
I think they're pretty classy looking. Really.
Okay. Well, that's cool.
And
so-
everybody last year was very pleased and humbled that somebody took the time to nominate their yard.
Yeah.
I know of one refusal and you have the right to say, no,
Oh,
I don't
absolutely.
want publicity, or I don't, Some of them said, oh, you should have been here last week. Now I have grubs. We can't do this. I said, let me tell you, from a distance, it still looks perfectly green and manicured. You may have a grub here and there, but nobody will ever know.
That's right. That's right. So if you know of a yard that should be a yard of the week,
Yes.
just let Linda know.
Yes.
You need an address and hopefully a name.
Yeah, if you happen to know,
Yeah.
that's fine. If you don't, that's
Yeah.
fine too. But definitely an address. Don't give me a vague description, 5 houses from the purple one on the corner on, whatever street.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
And then
I need a little bit more than that.
And then the yard of the week judging committee will all drive by there and take a look and do a thumbs up or a thumbs down or put it on the list, and then they may be a yard of the week this
Like
summer.
I said, if it's got great curb appeal and well manicured, and that's pretty much,
Yeah.
So,
I'll remember the ones from last year because I'll be driving around and go, that was yard of the week last year. I wonder if they're getting ready for this year.
yeah.
So hopefully there'll be some good ones this year. And I know it's a challenge for folks because we haven't had any help from Mother Nature.
No.
So you're having to do all the watering on your own, and that can get a little pricey.
Yeah, I'm
depending on
just
how much
waiting
you're
for the
trying to-
water bill that I'm going to get, because I haven't. I've had a hose on every day
Mm-hmm.
somewhere,
Right.
and when you move that hose, you can't tell that you've done anything. That's the sad part. I mean, it sucks it down to
Yeah.
China
I
or
need to look
somewhere.
and see, because a lot of times what's happening online is it's saying we're putting a wind delay in, and I'm like, it's just going to be windy. Do it anyway. Now see, mine's working right now, so the wind hasn't gotten up, so the water is doing its thing. But yes, I'll always get the alert. Your watering has been delayed because of wind, and I'm like, clear the delay. It's just going to be windy.
Give it up. We're going to have wind whether you like it or not.
Yeah. So and I'm like you. Ours is not a, we have green grass and a tree.
Mm-hmm.
So and some rocks. So it's not what you would call yard of the week material, but at least it's green and a tree.
And that helps.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
that helps.
And
I love my green grass.
Yeah.
And that's what I've got to do this weekend, is mow whether I like it or not.
I've been looking into the robot mowers. I think they're still kind of pricey, but I'm thinking about, especially for the backyard, just getting the robot mower, because that's easy. It's a square. There's
Right.
no,
Yeah.
stuff to have to deal with, and so I think you put a wire around the yard, and then
So
that-
it senses it.
where the edges are, and it doesn't go running off into the neighbor's yard and trying to mow their lawn. And but they're still kind of pricey. They're still up there.
But you
in
need the
price.
exercise, so get out there behind your mower and get your steps in.
And I have a mower with an electric start and with a self-propelled function on it, but I'm thinking it'd be kind of cool just to sit in the back patio with my glass of tea and just watch the little thing going back and forth and doing its thing. So I don't know, but like I said, they're still up there in price. I'm not ready to jump into that just yet.
I always wonder how much power they will really have. Because several years ago, I needed a new weed eater. I actually wear the suckers out. And I tried my daughter's, and it was a battery, and I wasn't impressed.
Yeah.
And as much that I weed eat, I would have to have 2 batteries. And the batteries are really expensive.
The batteries are almost more expensive than the devices themselves.
Yeah,
and then
they
you
kind of
gotta-
it's kind of like a printer. They give you the printer, and they charge you $100 for the ink.
Yeah.
You know?
And then you got to pick either a 20-volt system or a 40-volt system, and that's just all crazy.
Yeah, it's way too
All right,
much trouble.
We're going to break for news. There's more to talk about with Linda Stevens on the Good Morning Artesia radio show.
We're out.
This is